Hello, and welcome to another public class from hollytreeenglish.com. That's hollytreeenglish.com. This is session 3 for the time zones that are not able to attend session 1 or 2. This is a conversation class because it is the first Saturday of the month. If you are subscribed to the mailing list, you are very welcome to join us. Use the link that you have received in your email. If you do not see the link, please check your spam or junk folder. And if you watch the video and you find it useful, please like it, share it, and subscribe to the channel. And we already have one student. Anna is with us from Brazil.
Hi, Holly.
Hi again.
Yes.
Mhm. So the subject for this month's conversation class is books and reading. So the first question I have for you is, do you like to read books? And if so, why?
I do. I love reading books because I I allow my mind to wander. When I'm reading, I learn a lot of things, and if I read the books in English, I learn English. You know, and in my opinion, books broaden our horizons.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I agree with you. I like to read as well. I especially like to read stories, fictional stories, mysteries. I really like to read mysteries, and I like to see if I can solve the mystery before the detective does. Do you ever read to reduce your stress?
Ah, yes. Uh-huh. And also, if I'm bored for some reason.
Yeah, good idea. And we have somebody else with us. Hello,
Hello, Ollie.
it's Tim. Hey.
Yes. How are you today?
Oh, not bad. I'm a busy little girl as usual. How are you?
Pretty good because today is our country national holiday.
That's right. I think I saw in the WeChat group. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah. Tim, you have been in class with Anna before, yes?
Uh, which class?
Have you been in a public class with Anna before? Do you know Anna?
Uh, no.
Oh, well, this is Anna from Brazil.
Um, I know you, Tim. I remember your symbol. You know. Um, you don't remember me, but I think we've met before.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Oh.
Sorry. Sorry. I heard your voice. It's more familiar. Yes.
Ah, yes, he remembers your voice. Oh, good. Yay. Okay. hmm So, Tim, we are talking about books and reading, and the question is, do you like reading books, and if so, why?
Uh, yes, I like to read book, but almost I like to read Chinese book, not English book.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
I
Why do you like to read?
Uh, most book can give me a lot of the experience of some people um, their since there's the interesting scenes and some fun story or new technology.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Do you like fiction or nonfiction best?
Uh, I I just like the mm, I I describe some people their experience
Mm-hmm.
like biography. Yes, biography. Yes.
Okay, so in English we would call this nonfiction.
Oh, nonfiction.
Mm-hmm. Nonfiction means things that are true and they're not, or they're not a fictional story. So fiction is something from the imagination.
Okay.
Um, wait. Okay, I think I need to learn how to write in English again. Um, and nonfiction is something that is not from the imagination, not a story from the imagination. So like an editorial, or this means an opinion in the newspaper, or a news article, or a biography is nonfiction because it's about true things,
Oh,
true
yes, yes.
events.
Like the history, nonfiction.
Hmm. Hmm. History is nonfiction. Unless the whole book is lies, then it's fictional history.
Yes.
Right, Anna? If
Right.
it's a if it's a history book, but it's all a person lying about history, then it's actually fiction. Sorry, it was a little bit of a joke, but I think it was confusing. Um, moving on. But fiction basically means a story from the imagination, and nonfiction is basically everything else. Um, and so if the story is a true story, then it is still nonfiction. Okay. And where was I? Oh, yes. So, Anna, you said that you read in English. What kinds of things do you read in English?
I've I've been reading some excerpts from some books, like the book Chief, um, uh, and a couple more.
Mm-hmm.
I've read a book called The Young Traveler's Gift. What else? Um, a couple. Um, a diary from Dixie.
Mm-hmm.
What else? I, I've been I've been trying to read Pride and Prejudice, but
Oh, uh-huh.
it's really difficult. But I
Yeah.
bought a version for intermediate English learners, so it's not that difficult. But I read a little bit from the original version as well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. That language is sometimes a little bit difficult for native speakers, or if not difficult, they just often they don't like it. Um, I like it. There are some stories from that time that I really like to read called The Rover Boys. They're like mystery and adventure books from the same time as Pride and Prejudice. But they're American. Pride and Prejudice is from Britain, but the style is similar. The style of writing is similar. And Tim, so you don't read very much in English. Is that because you want to reach a higher level, or you don't have good resources?
Uh, uh, no, in my country we cannot buy some the English novel because if I want to buy some novel, we just through the what is named the website Amazon. Yes, Amazon, and this book a lot of the criminal or the romantic novel. As, I think it's high level. Recently, I bought a book from the Amazon, and it's named The Happiness Project. It's very interesting, but almost the new vocabulary I can't understand. I just read one page or two pages 1 week.
Uh-huh. So when you read in English, it's very important that you can understand most of the words. So you don't want to read something where you understand every word all the time. You want to read something, you want to often read something that has some new vocabulary words, but you have to find a balance. So there should take a paragraph, which is like the little section, you know? And if the section has more than 5 vocabulary words that you don't understand, you should read this maybe not as often. That is some advice that I have read from one of the teaching books that I use. Um, so it's good to read challenging things sometimes, but also you need to mix this practice with books that with English books or articles that aren't so challenging, that you can really understand, because you don't want to stress yourself all the time. But here's a resource you can check. It's called Breaking News English, and it has news stories at different levels, and
This
there are
is
practice exercises.
an ebook or paper book.
No, it's a website,
Oh,
and it's you should be able to access it. So there's Breaking News English, and there's one more. Anna, I think you would like this one too, and I know you do practice with Hangouts sometimes, and it might be useful um, if you want to use it in your classes.
oh yes, we have
Thank
a
you.
live corner, live.
What did you say, Tim?
Oh, I said the breaking news to have from level 0 to level 6.
Mm-hmm.
Yes,
So level 0 will be really low level.
yes. That's level 0, level maybe level 2. Very very low. Level 5 out of 6, high level.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. And I have one more that it doesn't have lessons, but there's usually a little practice question at the end. And it has articles in 3 levels. It's called English News and Easy Articles for Students of English. And here's the link. So these links will disappear. They're in the Google chat. So as you know, they will disappear when I close the Hangout. So if you want to, you can bookmark them right now. But of course, that's up to you. But these are good. I use these as resources for my classes sometimes. So if you need reading material in English. Anna, do you read poetry? You read poetry in English, right?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
But um, I I I I try to write poetry in English. I used to write some, but recently I haven't written. There is a dictionary where you can find rhymes, you know, and
Mm.
then it's easier this way.
Can you give me that website?
Yes, hold on a second.
That would be great. Thank you. Um,
Okay, I'm going
Thank you.
to post on the chat box.
Okay.
You 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 type the words there, and then you click on find uh, rhymes or find lyrics and poems. You know, for
Mm-hmm.
instance, if I type wall, then I can search for lyrics and poems, and then we can kind of get an idea. I don't think it's plagiarizing because you will see lots of of stanzas there,
Mm-hmm.
and then you can get some ideas.
Yeah, probably what I would do is not use the stanza, but I would use just look for. Sometimes I have trouble finding a word that will rhyme with another word, and then I try to create my own stanza or something. I don't know if you saw it, but I wrote a little song about English grammar, and I posted it on
Ah,
YouTube.
nice. I haven't seen.
Yeah,
If you
I'll try to get
if
the
you could
link.
share.
Mhm. Have you seen it, Tim?
Oh, yes.
Let's see, if it weren't for English grammar.
I just cannot understand what is exactly the read in English because most time I can't figure out what is the dream in Chinese language.
Oh no, that could be a problem.
Yes, the language grammar is very difficult for me.
Yeah. Um, but I can say I have noticed some progress because remember you had a trial lesson with me a few months ago, and I have noticed some improvement in your sentence structure since then.
I'm sorry.
Your sentence structure,
Uh-huh. My sentence structure is very bad.
it's better than before when you took the trial lesson with me.
Oh, the first lesson is you.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you. I think yeah, a little bit. Sometimes I use some English news from the smartphone, the app, like the BBC News or the BBC and the NPR,
Oh yeah, NPR.
yeah, NBC, or sometimes I watch the TED Talk.
That's good that you can understand that.
Because TED Talk is very interesting. They have a lot of the different topic, economic and education, and some topic.
Can you repeat that? I'm sorry, I didn't catch it.
Oh, I said TED Talk. They have a lot of the different topic, like
Yeah,
the economic and
yeah, you're right.
education. Yeah.
Um, Anna, do you ever read news in English or magazines?
No, really. Um, no. Mm-mm.
Do you read news in Portuguese?
Yes.
Oh, okay. I thought maybe you were like me and you didn't read news.
I don't like news.
I don't either. It's so negative.
Yes. Do you know the scheme
Do
or
I
no?
do I know what?
Um, it's called the scheme. You know, if you don't like news, but you you want to know what's going on, there is
Oh, you
a
skim it. Mm.
no there is a it's called daily scheme,
No, I've
and
never heard of it.
uh it's kind of summarize in a nice way what's going on, but it's very difficult to understand because of the language.
Hmm,
You know, it's for
interesting.
American people. Um, let me try to give you. Did you got the link from the rhyme dictionary?
I
Did you
did.
get the link? Okay, let me try to give you the link for the scheme. I hope
Okay.
it works.
Oh, TED Talks.
Try
Yeah.
try to see.
Oh yeah, Daily
No, the
Skim. Here it is.
daily scheme. I don't know if it's going to work. No, maybe I guess I gave you the wrong link.
Oh no, it wants me to email.
I'm sorry. Um, try just dailyskin.com to see.
Dailyskim.com.
Yes, or dayskin.com. I don't know. Let me try. Because I copied from my email.
That's okay. I can just Google Daily Skim. But
Dayskin.
just for the fun of it, if both of you are interested, I want to try and load this. it's silly, but if you're interested, I want to try and load this grammar video into the Hangout, this
Yes.
song that I wrote.
It would be awesome.
What do you think,
Okay,
Tim?
I I'm sorry. I found the right link to give you. Okay,
Oh,
I think you will enjoy it because it summarizes everything. It's just one page.
interesting. The skim makes it easier to be smarter. Okay,
Yes,
got it.
but for non-native speakers, it's difficult because of the language. They use many slang and expressions.
Gotcha.
What is the website? Just,
It's a place where you you subscribe to get an email, and it summarizes everything that's going on in the world in just one page. Then um, you can be updated without having to to read the newspaper or watch the news on TV. Just one page.
we have some news from the world.
Very cool.
Yes, every day they will send you the most important things, and for native speakers it might be really easy, but for us it is useful because it's difficult. The vocabulary,
It's a
the
challenge.
name. Yes, yes.
Yeah. Okay, my browser is a little frozen, so just give me a second, and then I will try to load this. So, Tim, I was talking about the grammar song that I wrote, and I was asking if both of you are interested in. I can load it into the Hangout. I can show it in the class. Are you interested?
Yes.
Okay, hopefully my browser will unfreeze. If not, it's going to be a problem. But I don't know. Sometimes it... Oh, there we go. I got it to unfreeze. Yay! Okay. I don't know. Sometimes computers are crazy things. Where is... Where is the YouTube? So, Tim, have you ever tried reading poetry in English?
Uh, Before I read some the poetry English, but recently I cannot. Sorry, you know, most time we cannot log in some the website, and recently I just focus on the WeChat group. Most Chinese English teachers they provide a lot of the English resources to them the WeChat. They give the public the WeChat account. You can follow their resource reading or follow their voice, recording some of the voices, and you check our pronunciation.
Okay. Yeah, I think I've noticed that the things on WeChat that have been um, used. Okay. Oh, I don't think this is going to work. But if it doesn't, I'm giving it one more try. And if it doesn't, I will just give you guys the link and you can watch it later. Oh, YouTube needs my permission to start. Okay. So the reason I asked Tim is that, as Anna knows, and Anna can tell you a little bit more, sometimes for pronunciation and other things, reading poetry in English can be very useful for improving. So it can be useful for things like pronunciation. What do you think, Anna? Why do you think poetry is good for improving English?
Uh, well, because sometimes the words are spelling in a way, and you don't know how to pronounce it. But see, if the poem has a pattern, some rhymes, then because you know a word, then you know that the other word is pronounced the same way.
Mm-hmm.
So it helps the pronunciation.
Mm-hmm. And sometimes it's a good way to um, relax when you're practicing English. I used to teach a husband and wife, and sometimes on Fridays, when it was Friday night and everyone was a little tired, we would do a lesson and we would finish the lesson a little early, and then we would read some poetry, and they would take turns, one student, and sometimes they would shadow me. So I would read the line and then the student would read the line. And it worked really well. Oh, I think I got this to work. Allow. Yay. Okay. Oh my gosh. All of these terms and everything. Oh no, it's telling me I need Flash. And I don't have Flash. Shoot. Okay. Well, I'm going to stop wasting time and just give you the link. And you can watch it when you want to watch it. So this is just a funny little song that I wrote about learning English grammar. And it has some rhyming, and I think you will like. Oh yeah. Tim, you saw it because I posted it in
Yes,
the WeChat.
yes.
Yeah. So Anna, I think you will like it, and it's fine if you want to share it.
The English song is very interesting. I like the English song, but I am tongue deaf. I can't sing the Chinese song, even the English song.
You can't seem to what?
I can't sing any of the song, even the English song. But I'm
Oh yeah,
yeah,
you said you were tone deaf.
yes, I'm tongue deaf.
That's right. Anna, do you like to sing?
I like. The problem is that people around me don't like
Oh no.
when I sing. I can't hold the tune. I'm awful at singing. Um,
Oh.
it was a joke.
Yeah. It's I really like to sing, but I have been singing Irish and Scottish music for so many years that if I try to sing like country music or anything else like pop, anything pop, which is rare that I do, but if I try to, everything sounds Irish. And I can't change it. I have developed that style because I have been singing that kind of music for like 18 years. Oh, sorry, 17. And so it's just part of me now. So it's funny if I try to sing a country song, it comes out sounding Irish. Yep. So we actually have plenty of time. We can talk about another subject because there are still only two of us. So what music do both of you like? Anna.
Well, I'm, I'm, I'm. Can I say I'm eclectic?
Eclectic? Uh-huh.
Yes, because I enjoy almost everything. It depends on my moods and what I'm going to do. If I'm going to work out, I enjoy upbeat sounds. You know, sometimes I enjoy new ways. Um, there are just a few a few genres that I don't like. For
Mm.
instance,
Mhm.
Brazilian funk music. It have you heard Brazilian funk music?
No, I'm just trying to imagine what that would sound
No,
like.
no, it has nothing to do with the American funky music. No, it's similar to rap,
Oh gosh. Okay.
and I don't like because they call bad names, you know. They swear
Oh
a
yeah.
lot, and women were revealing clothes to dance it, and it's very vulgar.
Yeah, that's what a lot of the rap and a lot of the punk, a lot of the heavy metal rock and roll music is in the US, where the people wear revealing clothing and a lot of vulgar things. That's
Yes,
why I don't like a lot of the American pop music.
yes, but I like rap. Some of them are very interesting, you know.
Mhm.
Some
Mhm.
are about discrimination, and they are meaningful. But the Brazilian funky music, no, they make a, can I say, make apology to drugs?
Oh, they like defend or condone, the word I think is.
Yes, they um they do that.
Yeah, so if you condone something, it means that you say it's okay. It's not a problem.
Ah, yes, they more than say it's okay. They motivate people to use, you know.
Oh, that's not cool.
Uh-huh. And also they call, there are some nicknames, you know, uh, that they call uh, women that are
Mhm.
derogatory.
Mhm.
I don't know how to explain because the meaning in Portuguese is different.
Yeah, I think I get the idea. Enough anyway. I think I get the idea enough. Tim, what kind of music do you like?
I like the classical music and blues music.
Hmm.
I don't like the rock roll music.
Me neither.
Very yes, very noise.
Yeah, I had a teacher that used to say that's not music, it's noise. What was it? He said it's noise with a tune or something like that. It's
Most of the young
noise with
people.
a rhythm. What he said.
Yes, some of the movies they have a lot of the song is very I very like the movie song,
Hmm.
uh, English movie.
Oh yeah, a lot of that music in some of the movies and some of the television shows is called alternative. And it's not like rock, but usually very soft
Yeah,
songs that are really hard to understand. Um, the meaning
yes,
anyway.
yes. Like do you and did you heard like this, yesterday once more?
I don't think so. I don't usually listen to alternative. Yeah, I don't usually listen to alternative. I usually listen to what I call the three C's: Christian, country, which is like Christian, country, and Celtic.
No, sorry.
S-
I mean the song name is yesterday once more from the English movie.
Yeah, yeah, I understand you, but I think that sounds like a song from the alternative genre, like alternative music. And I don't think I've heard it. I don't think I've seen the movie, and I don't think I've heard the song anywhere because I usually don't listen to that style. It's funny. I have a student who is like on a mission to find pop music that I like. So she keeps asking me to listen to different songs. It's really funny. Um, Anna, why do you think music is so important to us?
Because I believe it's part of our history.
Mm-hmm.
You know, um, it has so many meanings. People use music in religions. Um, well, it changes our mood. You know, um, it's a way to express ourselves. It's it's pleasant.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I agree. I agree. Tim, what do you think? Why is music so important to us as humans and as
Mm,
people?
most music can be good, or uh, not most. Some the music can be or encourage, and some music can be give or let our express our feeling.
Mm-hmm.
If some people see in sometimes bad mood, if they can listen some positive music, maybe they can express their bad feeling. They can become better. And sometimes if we have some uh, interesting things or the positive emotion, uh, we always like losing the positive sounds. We can
Mm-hmm.
become more positive, uh, and some music can be let people get some. I think that's get some. Not, not get some. Like can be like let's say life get some happy or actually yes get some happy uh, let's say feeling have a lot of fun.
Mm-hmm. Did you say fun? A lot of fun?
Yes,
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's true. It can lift you up.
yes. Some yes some the rock music can be relax some people the pressure.
Mm-hmm. And I will add, I agree with both of you, and I will add that I think sometimes music can help us to process our emotions. Sometimes I think we have very deep, very strong emotions, and listening to a certain kind of music or singing a certain song can help us to process that emotion when we don't have the words to process it. For example, sometimes I feel very sad, and many of the Irish songs that I know or the Scottish songs are very sad. And so sometimes I will sing part of an Irish song or the whole song because I don't have exact words for my specific emotion and situation, but singing that song helps me to process my emotion so it doesn't just stay inside of me.
Yeah, yes. And another thing I think uh, every shanty have a lot of instrument, and
Mm-hmm.
every instrument can be give different. style,
Mhm.
like
Mhm.
the violin can be like people uh, go goes down their stress, and they like let people and relax.
Mhm.
Some instrument we give people the energy, strong energy. Uh,
Mhm.
it means get very uh, uh, excited.
Mhm. Anna, have you ever heard Celtic music?
No.
No? Oh, I encourage you to listen to some sometime. It's
Bagpipes. Yes, I like the bagpipe.
me too. Yeah. Um, do Anna or Tim or both of you, do you ever, or I should say, have you ever listened to country music?
Uh, what it's can music or country
Country music. Are you familiar with that genre? Anna, have you?
Yes, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
I just sorry. I just U.S. has the special country music. I never heard
Exactly.
of. Yes, I never heard of my country has the country music.
Oh, really?
Yes, maybe we have a special instrument means uh, country music or just name. Mm,
Very interesting. Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you were looking for something. Um, I
Oh,
want
you
to.
like
Huh?
the fiddle, like the fiddle,
Yeah.
like the, but not the true fiddle, like the fiddle.
So similar. Okay, I
Uh,
think I've heard something like that. Oh,
it's a
these
kind of
ads drive me crazy.
yeah, it's like it's a kind of Chinese musical instrument.
Tim, can you try to speak up a little bit? Sometimes I have a little difficulty hearing you.
Oh, I said the erhu is the Chinese traditional instrument.
Instrument.
Yes, instrument.
Okay, try one more time. Instrument.
Instrument.
Yeah.
Instrument.
Two string. Oh, erhu. Very interesting. Interesting. So here's a link. Anna, I think you will love this song. And Tim, this is an example of the American country music you can listen to later. It's called Young Love by a very famous group called the Judds. Um,
Oh, it's very, 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 very good. I like the song.
oh, you know this? Okay.
Oh, I like music.
Do you know this song, Anna?
No, but I will listen to it
Okay.
after class.
I think you will like it. For some reason, I think it will I think you will really like it.
The Young Love is the song name.
What?
I mean the Young Love is the song name.
Yeah.
Okay.
Are you going to try and find it on Baidu?
Oh, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
What in the world?
I check my smartphone. I can download the song. I can
That
download
was not the
a lot
song.
of the English.
Oh gosh. Yeah, Anna, this one rhymes. This one rhymes a lot, so I think you will like it. And it's a great song for practicing like present continuous and past continuous, mostly past continuous. If you need to review that. Do you ever do you ever use songs, Anna, to think about grammar?
Um, what do you mean?
Sometimes there are some songs that use grammar structures over and over again, and so they're useful for practicing. Like this one uses a lot of past continuous.
Um, I I don't I don't understand songs very well in English. You know, it's a little bit frustrating because I study a lot. You know,
Mm, hmm.
I I don't catch everything.
I see. I
I
see.
I I try to understand the lyrics, but I don't pay close attention to verb tenses. You know,
Hmm.
and if I understand the meaning um, or what the song is about without having to look at the lyrics, it's an achievement because really usually I can't.
Hmm. I see. That's right. I think I remember you mentioned during the motivation class, you mentioned that it's one of the things that motivates you is when you realize that you can understand more of a song.
Yes, because it is way too difficult. You
Hmm.
know, slow songs I understand well, but some I can't. You know.
Hmm.
But most English songs can have a different grammar, like the past, present, or perfect, uh, present perfect.
Yeah.
And
Unfortunately, that isn't very helpful if you can't understand it.
but we can repeat, listen to this English song. Uh,
Yeah, it takes a lot of practice. Anna, have you ever heard of the schwa sound?
Schwa sounds.
Hmm.
What's the
It's a vowel in English that we use for unstressed syllables. For example, this we have the phrase the books.
mhm.
And usually we don't say the books, we say the books, the books. So books is stressed and the is unstressed. And for unstressed syllables and little words that are not stressed, the vowel changes. And when the vowel changes, it usually becomes a schwa when the syllable is not stressed. If you can learn more about the schwa and learn to recognize it, it will help you a lot in understanding music and words. Let me see if I can find a link for you. Do you know about the you know about the schwa, right, Tim?
Oh yes, I know. Yes, I know the schwa sound.
Let's
But
see.
but most the, the in English in the graph in the paragraph you have the linking not link linking between the vocabulary, almost linking the vocabulary to vocabulary or through vocabulary. I cannot read quickly. Like
You lost me.
like in this, sometimes I heard in oh no in 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 some book to say in not in some in the linking the sentence linking the different vocabulary.
Yeah, it's part of that.
Yeah,
Ooh,
I know it's not it's not the sword sound. It's linking the different vocabulary.
mm-hmm. Okay, Anna, I found something for you. It's a YouTube video. This will be a key for you to understand quick English speech and songs. No problem. No problem at all. In fact, I'm going to bookmark this video. I think I might use it as a resource. Okay, my wonderful students, unfortunately we are over time because you guys are just too much fun.
Thank you very much.
Certainly, thank you very much. I always enjoy
Or
teaching you guys.
finish our class.
Yeah, yeah, we are actually a couple minutes over time and it's time for me to eat some supper. So
Oh yes.
So thank you both for joining me, and to anyone who has decided to watch the class, I want to say that if this class was useful, please watch it. Please like it, share it, and subscribe to the channel. And check Google Plus for the link to subscribe and join future classes. Thank you, Anna and Tim, for joining me, and I'll see you next time.
Yeah.